Hey, I'll try to
That's
see.
cool.
I'll try to see what I can do here with this. Let me see. Can you see it now? View? Let me see.
Okay.
Wait. Look.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Can you
can you
see us
see this
now?
letter?
Can you see him now?
Well, it's telling me it's being recorded in
Yeah.
the middle of it here. How do I get rid of that?
Can you see
It's
him now?
telling me this meeting's being recorded by the host. It's totally blocking you
I
out.
was trying to see if that was going to help, but I can unrecord. Let me stop. Look, wait. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. This is for Bobby. We're going to go on the savings bond calculator right here for Treasury Direct. So let's see if I can duplicate what I've done in the past. This is just a private video for Bobby only. This screen looks different, but let me see. Darn it. This is not.
That's probably the screen I always get.
Go down here to calculator. Let's see. What I notice is that they hide it from us. So you have to kind of
Yeah, they do.
savings bond calculator. Let's go there. Because this says instruction.
So Rod, what have you had going with them in the past?
You said what, sir?
What have you had going on so far in the past that you're into all this?
Well, no, I started out learning the UCC. That was I say about a good four
Are
or
you a
5 years
secure?
ago.
Did you file all your stuff for a secure party?
No, I didn't file anything because we're naturally a secure party anyway.
Right. I'm
You
finding.
know, it's just I know they always want to see stuff on paper.
Here
You
it
know,
is.
they
I
have proof of
found it.
anything.
Okay, I found
So,
it.
oh, you
Okay.
found it?
Yep. So we had to go to the savings bond calculator, and then somewhere down on the bottom is a blue thing that said start now. So I push start. So Bobby, if you have any numbers, and I need to know the date that you bought that car. So if you want to do your loan number and the issue date, or your VIN number and the issue date, let me know. Just want to put them together.
Okay.
Bond number.
The loan was this was processed well with Bunnin anyway. Let's see.
I only need to know the date and the number. So give me the loan number or the customer number first.
Well, the GM number is 111
Yeah.
056
Yeah.
332
Mm-hmm.
383.
And what was the issue date or the day that you bought that car or they signed you up?
Yeah, let me get that right now. It's I think it was the 21st of January. Let me say here.
22?
No, 21. Oh, wait a minute. 22. So it was it's funny how when you look for this goddamn thing, it's like so
Issue date, month and year. Okay, so they don't need to have the day. That's good to know. 2022. Okay, so look at that. I did EE bonds. The denomination I went with 10,000. That's the highest. There's that serial number or your customer number. There's the issue date, 01/2022. Now we're going to calculate it. Let's see.
21.
Let's
Did
see.
it say that January 21st?
January of 2022. That was this year. Look at
January 21st.
there it is. Do you see it right here? Bonds. Look at that, Bobby. There is your bond. It only has $4 interest at 0.10% interest rate right now, but there is a bond there. So We're going to do another one. We're going to
Mhm.
do the VIN number of your car. Let's do another one up here. Do you have the VIN number of your car on your piece of paper there?
Yeah, here's the VIN number.
What is it?
1GCPY FED 3NZ 155165.
Okay. Oh, look, it only took a few, but that's okay. I've heard that happens. And it's still going to be 01/20/22. Now, yeah, don't worry. Sometimes it truncates the last ones. So now we're going to do calculate right here. Calculate. See that? And it will show up right underneath this. It will show up right under here in a second. There it is. So that's your
There it
proof.
is.
There's your VIN number. So that's proof that something is already on there. Now we did it by the denomination of 10,000, but
So,
apparently
so wait a minute. Wait. This is telling me that GM farmed the money out.
made securities.
They already got the 80 grand. They already got that.
Yeah,
Now they,
Yeah,
now
but then they sold the note. Did GM sell the note too?
no. GM is going to make some money off of it before they sell it to somebody else. Because it's going to get passed around like a hooker in the street.
Right.
Okay.
So, and this is these are $5,000 each.
I went for the
Oh no, man, they're going to
denomination.
make 10, 20 times more than what
Yeah.
it's worth.
These are
They think
just
about it, they might flip this thing 200 times.
this is
Yeah, I'm
just
just going
that
by what I'm looking at on this board here.
all this is, Bobby, is this is in the Treasury Direct. And what this is the lowest or the highest amount for the EE bonds is 10,000. So that's why we just put it on there just to see if there's stuff in there. That's the only part I know how to do right now.
Right.
I guess you'd have to
And
get
once
one
they
of the
mature, they finna make some money.
So what does this tell me essentially?
Shift command and
Tell
pull.
you that they got the money, what they got the credits. Now what they're going to do, they're going to still send a dividend check until this thing mature, and it's going to be every 9 months. So every 9 months, just think about it. 20 times 80 will be what?
160, well, 1.6, well, 160,000. Is that right? Wait a minute.
What? 80,000 times 20?
20, 80, what? $1.6 million?
Yeah, 20 times. Yeah, got time. Yeah.
$1.6 million.
So I just
1,600,000,
mailed
right?
you, Bobby, I just mailed you that picture of the Treasury
So just
Direct.
think about it. If they just think about it. If they flip that 200, 300, 1,000 times before they even sell it to somebody else, because they're gonna flip it.
So after
And this is what they do. So
they get everything out of it, they're going to sell it again.
yeah, they're gonna sell it again. And guess what? The securities belong to you, because you're the holder in due course.
I'm the holder in due course.
Yes, and
So how do
it's
I?
your private property.
So with this letter now, besides this, right? Suggesting to them and telling them I want my money back, right? And I think at the end of this, I own the truck too.
Yes.
Yeah, you've been on the truck. Yeah.
Yeah. How do I piggyback that onto this?
Well, what you want to understand, okay? The whole goal is request documentary evidence. We want them to refuse. We want them to say, no, what I'm saying? We want them to not send it. Because if they don't give it to you, if they send a letter back stating anything other than
What
they're
I'm
going
asking,
to, and yeah, for what you requesting, that's a billing error. Okay, that would be a billing error. And then on top of that, what you're going to do is you're just going to request all the money back that you done paid in plus the loan that they done went and cashed in because because I remember according to Gap, your application is cash. It's equivalent to cash. So what you think they're
so
gonna do
this
with that?
application here with Bunnin was worth 80 grand.
Yeah, whatever they set it to.
The
Yeah,
price of the truck.
right.
Okay.
But you know what I'm saying? But they sold it, whatever your finance charge is, that's what they bought it from Chevy for. They
Oh,
gave
so
Chevy the finance charge.
they gave Chevy 10 grand for this.
Yes. And now the
Uh,
other calculation is what they're gonna take to the treasury and collect.
oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, they some greedy bastards.
Uh-huh.
And you know what I'm saying? They really don't care because guess what? They are they already have people new adults turning 18 every year by the thousand. So what's going to happen is they're going to follow in the footsteps of whoever's teaching them, who don't know no better. So that's trillions more dollars more for them, and they don't. Know what I'm saying? They might play hardball, but once we get them in that corner where they don't have a choice but to bow down, then guess what? They don't mind paying us those little peanuts because to them that ain't nothing. They ain't nothing. Because around the corner is about 100 more 18-year-olds that uh that they're
That
gonna
don't
run their credit up.
right.
Yeah.
So what kind of fight should I expect? Have you got into some pretty good wars with anyone that you've tried to
Did
get your
well.
money?
Um I I was in war with T-Mobile
Okay.
for a second, but I was
Did they
talking
did
to
they
them.
did
No, they
they
do not. They say they can't do that. They cannot give me documentary evidence. They say they cannot. So so now I'm finna take a class, right? From a lady named Tamika Thorpe. And she's gonna teach her class how to take their bills and put them in a do not collect and do not contact because they can't contact us. And then we could go back and get all our money back from these bills that we done paid in.
right
Hey, because she was saying everything go through the bank. So once we get everything good with the bank, then the banks are gonna pay our bills like they supposed to because we can assign them as being trustee. And
Oh,
then her next class is she's going to show us how to you know what I'm saying with the car loans and the mortgages, going to show us how to get all our money back. What we done paid in, the loans and the securities.
cool. Tamika Thorpe.
And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I hate that I was unable to get her private banker's course because she was going to show how to take your take your birth certificate, but you got to have certain paperwork in place and
We do.
how
what
to
kind of paperwork?
sell
What kind of
like
paperwork?
your nationality is one of them. Also showing that you're not a citizen of the United States
Oh, yeah, I've done all
With the
that.
another one.
passport? Is that with the
Yeah,
passport?
yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? A passport is not, you know what I'm saying? You don't need a passport in this situation.
I've got a bunch
But
of
you
paperwork recorded saying I'm an American national citizen.
right. So now so now once you know how to talk the bank lingo and go to them and and do what you gotta do and sell your certificate of live birth to them and you name the price. And she was stating that they're going to buy it. They're going to buy it no matter how much you want to sell it for.
Now, do
They're
you
going
take
to
your
buy it.
authenticated,
No, you don't have to have it authenticated.
just the
You don't have
certificate
to.
of live birth?
Yes.
You know, I was listening to Anelia, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she was saying that at some point she owed Bank of America $1,700. They were threatening to close her account,
Mm-hmm.
right? She put together a bonded promissory note
Mm-hmm.
for $7 million. She did it twice and sent it to them.
Mm-hmm.
Then all of a sudden she got a statement back and her balance at the bank was zero. And the account was open. They had told her it was closed. And she
Yeah.
discovered somehow after that she had a $14 million line of credit with B of A.
Yeah. Because you know where the line of credit will be unlimited. But the crazy thing is that I don't know why she did that because if you
She said she was just throwing things out there.
oh okay
Said
yeah
that
yeah
she said now she has to make a money order or order the money because it's in place. So now she
yeah
does a money order and she tells them how much of that she wants.
yeah how much she wants of course
Yeah.
correct because you know what I'm saying but and also she has control of her trust. You know, she probably already transferred her securities from her minor to her primary. So when they look into it, they see that she's not a minor anymore, and she can handle her own affairs. Because as of right now, as long as we're still in minor status,
Right.
they are all our custodians. And you know how you do with your children. If you open your children bank account up, you're going to be the custodian, and you have the power to do to how much money is going in and out of their account.
Well, if I have the paperwork as executor of the trust and all that appointment, essentially I'm the executor of the trust.
Yeah, yeah.
Who
If you
I have been
yeah, if you showing that you're the executive of the trust, but
yeah.
still, but still you have you had to come out of that minor status.
Right. I think I'm out of that.
Well,
I've
we're
done a
all
bill of
executives.
exchange
You know
with
what
the
I'm saying?
Secretary
We're
of the
all
Treasury.
executives. Yeah, because once we turn 18, we become executors
Right.
of the
Right.
account. With the treasury, we're still minors, and we have
Well,
to come out of that minor
I've
status.
created a bill of exchange with Yellen for $5 billion, an
$5 billion.
indemnity bond, a bill. I've done a chargeback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the executor of the trust, and it's all on record.
Right.
So I don't know what she did that would be different from that. Yeah, I'm trying to learn what to do with this paperwork now.
And that's
You know what I mean?
and I sure do feel what you're saying. You won't know what because they're not going to tell you.
Right.
They gonna want you to figure out for yourself. And then when you figure out for yourself, they want to give you a hard time.
Right.
You
Right.
know. But yeah, we had to come out of that minor status. The Code of Federal Regulations tells you exactly how to come out of your minor status.
Right here, I got it.
What
Right.
does?
The Code of Federal Regulations. I'll
Oh.
pull it up for you.
Oh.
Are you seeing
I'll
it?
pull it up for them.
Are you not seeing it right here?
Yeah. Let me.
Am
Yeah,
I
let me.
sharing?
Yeah, I can't
Am I
really read
sharing
it. Let me
this?
say it here.
Am I sharing this screen right here?
31 CF. Okay, let me write this down. 31 CFR.
363.6. I did a video on this with
Have you read this already,
yeah,
ChaYah?
yeah. But I did a
Are you
video.
do you figure Mosiah has Mosiah already done this for you?
No, I don't think so.
You don't feel as if everything he did completes this?
I don't really know. He didn't tell me any instructions whatsoever. But when I did a
Well,
video,
he put your trust together.
yeah, but when I did a video with Lori L.
He put a trust.
Mm-hmm.
He did a trust for her.
Yeah, I paid him $1,500.
What kind of trust?
It's a trust on her,
Yeah,
on her
was it an
trust.
irrevocable, revocable,
Irrevocable.
living?
It's
It's
an irrevocable.
Uh,
It's irrevocable private trust.
Yeah, okay. Okay. So
I have the same thing.
okay. Irrevocable trust. Okay. So
It's the trust of the all caps name trust.
yeah.
Right. And you are the trustee, right?
Yeah, we're the executors.
No, I know you're the executor, but are you the
trustee?
But are you the trustee?
We're the grantors. We're the grantors of the trust.
It says the executive trustee.
Yeah, you're the grantor, but a grantor and the trustee has to have different functions.
Yeah, no, we're not the trustees. We're the executors.
It says executive trustee.
Yeah, you want to make yourself the trustees of your trust also.
See right here.
So
Well,
yeah, so essentially we can go into the bank. We can go into the bank and do exactly what Amelia did.
Yeah, you can. You know what I'm saying? There are different processes. There's no one set process.
Okay.
There are multiple processes. There's no one set. Okay.
So what's to stop me from just walking in with my birth certificate? You have to be the executor of the trust to do that.
We are.
But if you go in there with your birth certificate, you have to know what you're talking about. Because if you don't know banking, then they're gonna look at you like you're crazy. Cause now you coming in there, even though they know what you're talking about, even though you know what you're talking about, but you're not speaking their terminology.
Mm-hmm.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Because we can go in there and just say like we could go to court and articulate all the fraud that they're doing, but if we're not speaking the lingo that the courts know
That they want to hear.
Yeah, then they're not going to listen to us. They're not going to listen to us. You know what I'm saying? We could be on point, but they want us to speak it in their words.
Right.
It's just like if somebody was speaking another language, and they know, and they know our language, and if they want to be assholes, we have to speak that language for them to want to communicate with us.
Huh. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's the same thing, which is crazy, and that's what Tamika was breaking down to me. She was like, you have to go in there talking their lingo.
And what if I bring the pig? What if I bring? And what if I bring proof of the trust and everything in with me?
You're not a citizen.
Right.
You're an American national.
Yeah. And suppose I bring all that in.
You bring all that in, see, you know what I'm saying? But that's what she left me with. She didn't go into details or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? And
I already took all this in. I already took all this in. I went to the bank and I opened up a bank account.
Which was $1,500 and
for this trust.
Okay.
And if I would have,
you opened the trust account at the bank,
I would have already paid for it.
I took all this in with the birth certificate and all that stuff, and the trust and the meeting notes.
So wait a minute, Jen. You went to the bank with your birth certificate and opened up a trust account?
Yeah, I took the paper
Is that what you mean?
Mosiah. I took that book with me to open up a non-interest bearing trust bank account. And
And
then
and what bank did you do? You said you were in
Wells
what?
Fargo.
Wells Fargo? And did what was I gonna ask?
They asked me, is this a business? And I said it would be a business, but they said you have to have a business license. We're going to make this a personal account and keep it with your same person with the social security number. I said, no, it's not that. It's different.
No, it doesn't do
But
with your social security number, right?
But that's what I have.
Business. It is business because that's your corporation. So
they said that
well, you're a private banker.
Right.
Yeah, but they said I had to have a business license in order to make it a business.
You had to have a business license.
Over there, that's what they said. I go, well, it's under my name and it's a private trust. I went ahead and got the ANC.
I can go downtown and get a license.
I was like, why do I want to buy a
Went
license?
ahead and got the what?
I don't want to buy a license. That gives me privileges. I don't want to have a license.
Right. That's right. I never thought about that. Right. That's true.
You have to understand with the ChaYah trust it's not our credits. It's our it's our clone credits that's on paper. And if we want to step into the commercial realm, we would assume the role of the all caps name.
Right. So you need a security agreement on the record that you're going to need that, saying that you are the authorized rep of that trust. If you don't have a security agreement, that you just walking in saying I'm the representative of it. You need a security agreement with both names on it. Am I right?
Yeah, but you wanna know what? See, that's the fraud. See, I don't know how the SEC lets them get away with this. Get away with that, because you will have a security agreement.
I have one.
And she did, and Anelia didn't have one.
I don't know if Amelia had one. I never took a course.
I have one, and so do you, Bobby, right?
But
yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But I don't understand how they get away with stuff like this, knowing that it's against federal law.
Right.
But it just seems like they just don't care.
They talk as if they know the lingo of something without officially stating it. Like
right.
I don't know. I don't know about that stuff sometimes.
Yeah, because like I was saying, with the lesser employees, they don't know. They don't even teach them this.
Right.
But if you go higher up to like the underwriter, the VPs, the board, the chair, the board, then they know everything we talking about.
Right.
They know everything we talking about, and we have to, you know what I'm saying. That's why they say don't really say anything to them. Send everything by mail, because you want to keep it in the private. You want everything handled through the private, because if you speak to them on it just like ChaYah was just speaking, then you bring it into the public, and then that's when they can throw some monkey wrenches in. But if you handle it through the private and you know exactly who to send it to, then you can handle this accordingly.
Right.
You
So,
know.
well, for instance, with this GM stuff, they had some idiot said his name was Guy. He left me a couple. I don't take my phone with me anymore, so he left me a message from GM saying this is Guy, so asking me to kind of call GM back. So of course I'm not. So of course I'm not going to do that.
Right.
You
3
know, like
minutes.
what are they?
3 minutes left on this. Just to let you know. If you
Okay.
if we need to
Well, what you
Oh,
need to do is just
3 minutes left.
contact them, huh?
what they Rod?
No, just contact them
Oh,
via mail
right,
and let them know. Don't call me. Contact me by mail handling this matter because
right.
you don't want to do that.
Yeah, that's I have that in the second letter now. Right,
Yeah,
and
I wouldn't do good then.
with particularity.
Oh yeah,
To what?
you good.
Huh?
I said, well, you okay then?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I did
And
this with the bank.
I
I did this with the bank.
already know you got it because the way you had everything formatted,
Yeah,
and I want them to rebut that.
that's all the information that they got to have in order to do the billing error.
Right.
It's
There's,
funny how we have to just dot the I's and cross the T's so carefully, or they could.
there's only 1 minute left on
Crazy, ain't it?
this. Just to let you know, you guys, only 1 minute left on here.
Okay. It's crazy, yeah. You're right. It's crazy how we got to go through all this.
Does this cost money, ChaYah?
I only have
Zoom
the
cost money.
free account. I only have the free account. But if we want to get on it again, we just got to hit the link and do it again if you guys wanted to do it. I'm planning on reading this thing here today. It's about securitization and putting it
Okay.
on the site or whatever, YouTube or whatever. But I'll save this for you and I'll send it to you so that you can recap on what he said. Sounds like you're on the same.
Hey, maybe I could give Rod.
Oh, your
Hey,
number?
Rod,
Yes.
you want to give me my phone number too?
All right, cool.
You got a pen?
I'll send it to him on the text. I'll send it to him on the
Yeah,
text.
send it to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was
Cool.
a good call. Thanks, you guys.
All
Yeah.
All right, we're
Yeah,
done. Thank.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, have a nice one.
All right. Bye. Thanks, Laroderick.
All right, Shaq.
You called me Jess a couple times. And